Welcome back to the second week of class. I wanted to recap what we should have been able to have accomplished last week. Everybody should be on MyMathLab since this announcement is only going through MyMathLab. We also needed to make sure that we requested a testing center. If you have not done so, please make sure you let me know where you're going to be testing if it is not a Lone Star College testing center. If it is, don't need to worry, I have you. Make sure you're asking questions on the discussion board. I check those every day, sometimes twice a day, so make sure you do that, or you can go on ahead and just email me directly. Also, we should have completed homework 1 and 2 and taken quiz number 1. That's still due today. Make sure you get that done today, September 4th, at the very latest. For next week, what we have coming up is we're actually halfway through the unit, so we need to complete homework 3 and homework 4, and then after you do that, you'll have quiz number 2, and you'll have until Monday, September 10th to get that done. And then we also have our discussion board in which we're going to make sure that we have submitted something by this Thursday, and then next Tuesday everybody should have submitted and we should be able to reply between Thursday and Tuesday. So I will be looking at those every single day as well to make sure that I comment on everybody's posting, and then I'll check to make sure that you have also commented. And then last but not least, things that make sure that they are due in the upcoming week, maybe not this week, but definitely early next week, is going to be the syllabus quiz. Again, that will mark 2 weeks since the beginning of the semester, so make sure you get that. You can take that as many times as you want to get 100 on it. And then also next week is test number 1 that needs to be taken sometime between Monday and Thursday of next week. The other thing I want to make sure you know that there is a practice test available under the course materials, Unit 1 material. It'll also be on MyMathLab as a test for you to do. It will not count as part of your average, but you're more than welcome to take it as many times as you like as well. That will give you some sense of how the online version of the test will look like when you go to the testing center. So make sure you do that. For this first test, you do not need a graphing calculator, so do not feel that you have to, but you do need to know how to read the information you get from the graphing calculator. In other words, I can show you a picture of what I got from using the graphing calculator, and you should be able to interpret those results. You should be able to see that as well on the practice test. It'll say for you to use the RREF because I do want you to be able to use that, but on the other hand, on the test there will be no graphing calculator. But that doesn't mean you can't use a calculator. You just have to use what I call a 4-function calculator. So no graphing calculators. I'll make sure that the test is designed so that you can do it without a graphing calculator. And that should be it in terms of the summary of what you need to be doing this week. So we're at the end of the unit by the end of this week. I again will send out a reminder by email on Monday just so that you guys know that you can take the test at that time, but I will also send out this video reminder on next Tuesday as well. And that should conclude the reminders for this week. Good luck.